Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to declutter primers here. I have 27 primers right now, which is insane. So let's declutter some of them. Now I kind of have them in rows. So the first row is more like pore filling, the middle row is just basic primers, and then the bottom row is highlighting primers. So let's get started. Let's start out with the pore filling primers. I have this Smashbox Pore Minimizing, the L'Oreal Miracle Blur, which is my favorite, the It Bye Bye Pores, and then the Maybelline Baby Skin. As far as these go, I'm going to declutter the Maybelline Baby Skin because it's just the one I reach for the least. So I'm going to declutter that one. I'm almost done with those two, so I'm going to go ahead and keep those. Just because I can use them up, and then I'll just have the It Cosmetics one left. Okay, so this next group is just kind of a mixture. This is the First Aid Beauty Coconut Smoothie Primer. It's a primer and moisturizer in one. This is the bomb. This is what honestly I've been reaching for on a daily basis. I just made a mess, so I'm gonna keep that. These are two Smashbox oil primers. What are they called? Yeah, primer oil. I've never used those. I'm gonna declutter those. I'm also gonna declutter this Makeup Forever HD primer. It's kind of a smaller size. Now this is really cool. It's an Illamasqua Hydra Veil, and I used to love this so much. Let me see how much product is left. It's about halfway gone. You can't tell, but it is basically like a gel. It's really, really cool. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna try to pull this out and use it over the next couple weeks because it's probably close to being expired. And then this is a Senna Moisture Drop Gel Primer. I got this in a swag bag and I haven't used it. I'm gonna go ahead and declutter it though. And then this is a mattifying primer by Cover FX. I'm going to declutter this. I really don't have dry skin, oily skin, maybe in the summer, but I'm just going to declutter this one. I have these three primers from It Cosmetics. This one is like a staple in the summertime. It is the Super Smart. It's basically just an SPF, but I love it. So I'm definitely going to keep that one. Let's see, I'll put my heat back here. Is that okay? Yeah. And then I have this number 50. It's a serum primer. And then this Bye Bye Lines, which is a serum primer as well. I'm going to keep the Bye Bye Lines because that's the one I prefer. And then I'm going to declutter this. You know what? I think this messes up my vibe. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. These next four are, I'm going to declutter all these. This is a NYX color correcting, which I don't really like color correcting in primers. So I'm going to declutter this. The Ulta Flawless Prime. I used it once. I wasn't too impressed, so I'm going to declutter that. This is a Coats Natural Tinted SPF. I'm going to declutter this one as well. And then the Napoleon Purdue Autopilot. I have used this a few times, but I'm going to declutter it. So let's get into highlighting primers, or kind of primers that give you some radiance. These are two, let's see if I can get closer. These are two Laura Mercier Radiance primers. A lot of times you can get these in like samples or in kits and stuff like that. I'm going to declutter both of these. This is a illuminating primer by Cover FX. Oh, I think I'm going to keep this one. It is really pretty, and Cover FX puts in really good ingredients in their products, so I am going to keep this one. This Smashbox Illuminating Primer, has already made it through one declutter, and I was like, okay, I've got to reach for it, but I haven't, so I'm going to declutter this one. I've had this MAC Strobe Cream for far too long, so I am going to toss that. And then this is the Makeup Forever Step 1. It's the hydrating primer. I'm going to keep this just for travel because it's small, and when you travel, or when I travel, my face always needs a lot of hydration, so I'm going to keep that. And these last primers, I really love all of these. The only thing is this Girl Meets Pearl by Benefit, I don't like the packaging of it. I just really don't. So I'm gonna declutter this one. I've had it for a while and I just don't reach for it because of the packaging. And then, man, these two, the Sephora, it's called the Beauty Amplifier and the Becca Backlight Primer, are so similar. I am gonna keep both of them because as far as illuminating primers go, these are my top favorite. So I'm gonna keep both of those, but if you're like in the market, save your money and get the Sephora one because it's hella cheaper. And then these two, you know, I like these. I only used the Honest Beauty one a couple of times and I really want to do a full face Honest Beauty. So I think I'm going to keep this one just for that, but this is a luminous base. And then this is a Burberry Fresh Glow. I'm going to declutter this. I definitely think I did the best with this declutter so far. In my declutter series, I've done the best with the primers. I think I'm just in the zone now and I'm like, if I don't love it, I'm not keeping it. You know, I'm not gonna be emotionally attached to makeup anymore. So I decluttered these top 17 primers and then I am keeping these 12. So I decluttered more than I'm keeping, which is an A+ in my book. Granted, some of these like up the top are, you know, sample size products, but that's okay. I decluttered 17 and I'm happy with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.